Well, happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from beautiful San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, and purposeful coach and speaker in the world. Hope you guys are fired up and excited about this wonderful day today. You know, I love what Zig Ziglar says. He says, it's called an opportunity clock that wakes you up. It's not an alarm clock. Alarms let you know that somebody's broken into the house or the store. Alarms let you know that the building is on fire. It's an opportunity clock because if you hear it, that means you had a chance to get up and get at it. If you didn't hear it, you might have already got up and gone, he says. So I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad it's a new day for you. The area of your life you complain about most is the area of your life that needs the most work. Let that sink in for just a second. The area of your life you complain about the most is the area that needs the most work. That's the good news. Here's the scary news. It's all on you. It's all on you. Well, my health is out of control, I just feel terrible. Well, get your butt up, start eating right, get to the gym. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. If you could write a check for your great health, Warren Buffett would be Warren Buff. He wouldn't be Warren Buffett. He wouldn't be a big old portly boy. No, he wouldn't. He'd write a check, and he'd be healthy. I guarantee you, Steve Jobs would have written a check for every penny of his billion-dollar account to be here with us today. I guarantee you. Complain about your health? Your health is what needs the most work. Your business, is your business failing? Your business needs the most work. Your marriage, well, if she would just do this, if she would just do, my husband, he's just terrible. I love what I heard a gentleman say one time. The guy said, well, I got to tell you, man, my wife is just stupid. If my wife wasn't so stupid, we'd get along fine, but she's just stupid. And the guy said, dude, do you realize that what you're saying, when you say your wife is stupid, it's that very issue that caused her from getting a better husband than you. You should probably be saying your wife is brilliant. That's a story for another time. Complaining about your marriage is what needs the most work. And guess what? It's up to you. Had an opportunity to visit with a gentleman last night, and I will, until I go to the grave, say this: there's two types of married people. There are people who are struggling and working hard to have a good marriage, and there are people who are lying about it. No two ways. Or they've just set really low standards, or they're okay with being roommates, and they're okay with not having a passionate, fulfilling, amazing relationship because they've given up on it, or they just don't want to put in the work. You're either struggling to have a great marriage, or you're lying about it. And I said, dude, you don't have a rough marriage. You have a marriage. That is what it's like. There's work that goes into it. Don't believe the memes that the 12-year-old girls put out there that say, if it's really love, it shouldn't be hard. Oh, go watch Justin Bieber, sweetheart. Grow up. One day you'll understand that when you die to yourself in order to honor somebody else, it's going to hurt a little bit. The area of your life you complain about the most is the area that needs the most work. What do you complain about? What do you complain about? Think about that. Think about that. What have you been complaining about in the last 48 hours? Can you think about it? That's the area you need to be focusing your time and attention on. Complaining about your teenagers? Get you some counseling. Read you some books. Google some videos. Talk to some people who have raised teenagers, who have children who grew up to be productive members of society. What are you complaining about? Are you complaining about, oh, life just ain't fair. I just can't catch no breaks. No. I'm going to do my best because I'm fired up today. I'm going to give you my best Joel Osteen. No, friend. God's got bigger plans for you. You just have to say, all things are working together for my good, and I know the plans He has for me, to prosper me and to give me hope in the future. Was that a little more gentle? My apologies. I don't carry pom-poms. I carry a whistle. I'm a coach, not a cheerleader. So I'm going to put it on you. The area of your life you complain about the most is the area that needs the most work, and you, my friend, are the only one that can make a difference. You cannot control people or places or things. The only person you have some semblance of control over, my friend, is the person who looks right back at you in the mirror every day. For things to get better, Jim Rohn says, you've got to get better. For things to improve, you've got to improve. If your marriage is going to get better, if your parenting is going to get better, if your job is going to get better, if your life is going to get better, if your business is going to get better, then my sweet friends, you've got to get better. It's all on you. It's not going to happen magically, and it's not going to happen comfortably, and it's not going to be a lot of fun in the beginning. And I will tell you, my friends, that the truth of this matter is once you accept the fact that it is all on you, well then, baby, you get to go to work and you get to fix it. You get to make it better. That's the good news. And if your best thinking has brought you to a place where you do not want to be, have another thought. Read a great book. Speak to somebody who is succeeding in that area and get some help. Think about it. What you complain about the most is what needs the most work, and you're the only one for the job. Have a great day, guys.